Jamar Chase. How about CMC? Nah. Gonna go Bijan.
There we go. What's going down, Jamie?
I just got off work, literally walked in the door, turned the computer on, and I am ready.
Perfect timing.
Let's see. Are you in this draft? I don't see you.
No, I was gonna see if it would fill without me. I'm probably gonna do grades a little early if people are down for it. Still feeling a little sick, but
Oh man,
we're gonna push through.
Well, shit, you could be on my team this draft.
There we go. Just don't draft anybody stupid.
I'm gonna draft Roshan Johnson with my second pick.
Let's do it.
Oh, we got Brown. Brown's right next to me. Wonder how often we're gonna snipe each other.
Yeah. Let's get Brown in the chat, hopefully soon, and he'll tell us every time that he does. Yeah, I feel like, we draft obviously with a lot of the same people, couple of the studs like Brown and who else in here? K2 Pinson.
Cali Jam.
Cali Jam, an insane Acro Van. An insane amount of leagues as of now. So everybody knows who everybody likes, at a certain point.
Yeah, a lot of these names don't look familiar to me.
What up, Brown?
Brown, you're on the clock.
What a big bando. So let's see. So like Dave Jr., dude, he's in a shitload. If you haven't seen his name, you will soon. He's in an insane amount. Warhammer, he does some Dynasty. I think this is like his second or third that he's done with us. So yeah, somewhat new to the tourney. Pathetic Stoner, he's getting in a bunch. I think over the last month, he's done a lot. 49ers 22. Dude, that's 49ers Dan. He's in a shitload.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
What up, Corey? No, I'm not in this draft. It ended up filling without me needing to jump in, but I'm still kind of feeling a little sick. So we're probably not going to stream the entire draft. And so if I'm not drafting, I could do grades a little earlier.
And I'm drafting. I'm at the one spot. So
woo. And dude, K2. And Corey, thanks for jumping on the vertical stream as well. Uh-oh. Auto from K2.
Alrighty.
And Pepino, what up? Got pick 9 in my 12-teamer. Got to see what people are doing. Said haven't won. Came in second back-to-back. Man, we got to switch that. If you're not subscribed on my TikTok, make sure you subscribe because, dude, this is the spot where you're going to win these championships, man.
He said he's got pick 9 in his home league or in this one.
I don't know. No. In just whatever league he's talking about. So I'm assuming his home league. And he said May at 9th. Nah. Yeah, but so I guess I'm just assuming your league is a single quarterback. So you'll notice you guys like Josh Allen, Drake May. I'm sure we'll see some other ones coming up here soon in the second and third round. That's the biggest difference is quarterbacks go sooner because you can start 2. Corey said, "Do you not do countdown on your show anymore?" Nah, I just jump right into it because I like one of the things that I noticed is like a lot of people would jump in and then like they would leave before the countdown's over. So yeah, it just wasn't kind of a little counterintuitive there. And it's just more of me paying attention and realizing shit and not caring if anybody's in the chat the second that I start because I think that's also a reason why people like doing it, like not. Wanting to talk to themselves, but people jump in fast.
Ooh, that's early for Lawrence. Wow.
Dude, one thing that I'll say about Acro is, man, he loves his quarterbacks, man. I feel like he drafts quarterbacks to influence the entire draft.
Yeah, well, I zig when others zag, so I don't play
Well,
that
that's
game.
why he says he does it. Because the quarterbacks are going to score the most if you hit right, but then you also got to hit right on your depth pieces as well. And shout out to Nick Von B. What up, bro? He said, "What up, 420 crew? Puff puff pass." He said, "I'm just popping in to see what's going on, but I'm calling in early night." All right, for sure, bro. Hope you're doing better, man. Hope you're doing better.
And I just popped a gummy, so in about 30 minutes here, I'm gonna be feeling nice.
Let's go. Shout out to TJ. What up? What up, bro?
TJ, my dude, what up?
And of course, I can vouch for Alex. He's helped me so much, so many years that he even told me what guys to start last year when I faced him in the championship. Yep. And guess what? He fucking beat me. He fucking beat me with my own advice. But see, I mean, but that just shows, I'm not a pussy when it comes to giving advice, because I want to beat your team at your best. Like there's if we go, like the days of the league when it was just, we're just in a home league and maybe a work league and everyone's lying to each other, to make sure you fuck up. I got a reputation to protect. So, that's my rep. It doesn't matter if you're playing me or not. I still give unbiased advice.
Yeah, I do.
Shout out to the paw.
So even in my dynasty leagues, I get people questioning about a trade. And I'm like, yeah, that works, man. Send it.
Yeah, and Ricky, he's on TikTok. He said, "Who the fuck takes Caleb Williams that high?" It's because it's a super flex league. I bet in a lot of super flex leagues, he goes in the first or high second round.
For sure.
But I'm assuming you're just used to the single QBs, is what I'm assuming.
All right. What do we got going on?
And Don Julio said, "We drafting already, bro. I'm glad you found me, because we've been drafting since February, man. This is a best ball tournament. There's no management, so we do this in addition to all the normal, redraft leagues that we do."
I think I'm gonna skip quarterbacks this draft. See how far I can push it.
And the professor said drafting T-Law isn't going to make people want to draft QBs. You ain't lying, bro. But watch what he does with his third and fourth pick, because he's done it a few times. I mean, I'm not going to shout it out, but just watch. Right. Just watch.
What am I going to do here? You know what? Just for you, Brown, I think I'm going to take my first share of Brown.
Oh, dude, and he dropped to the 212. That hasn't happened too often. You could thank Acro for that, right? A couple extra QBs might have been drafted because of him.
Could be. Shoot,
I mean, that's 7
QB, man, but
7 total QBs drafted in the top 2 rounds.
You know Sometimes what? I'm not gonna skip QB. I'm gonna go Hurts.
There you go. Lock it in.
I still love his rushing upside, man. He could always be top 5 any given week.
Yeah.
And they got that push, dude.
As long as he plays week 17, right? I think that's why a lot of people don't want to draft him, is how many years is he going to miss week 17 when, it's most important? And Ricky said people sleeping on Purdy. I mean, you'll see him drafted soon. He usually goes in the 3rd or 4th round in these drafts.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen Purdy fall past top 15.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think I've seen him make it to QB 15. He's mostly taken as a top 12 guy.
Yeah, usually between 12 to 15, I see him.
And Kaysen, I'm not drafting today. I'm feeling a little sick, so I'm probably going to bow out a little early. But I don't know if you can hear Jamie, who's talking to me. He's on YouTube with me. He's the number 1 pick, though. And Don said that Tootin season. I'm a little torn on Tootin, because I feel like I feel like the closer we get to redraft, the higher and higher he's gonna go. And even look at ETN. I mean, people hated him a lot of weeks, even in his better seasons.
Yeah, Captain Tootin Underpants, man. He's gonna keep Tootin, and one of these days he's just gonna shart in his pants.
Brown said,
I like what Brown did, man, with the Burrow Henry. I usually take Henry over Chase Brown.
Yeah. Brown said the amount of times I've randomly double tapped IDP on the end to see if everyone will draft their first their first IDP after. He said, and then they go heavy flex after.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean, I remember there was one of these drafts. I can't remember which one, but I swear someone started taking IDP in the 7th round, and they just kept going to
way
see if
too
they could
early.
influence. And no, it just didn't work out that way. It didn't work out that way. TJ said I was able to stack Allen and Moore and Stafford and Adams in the slow draft. Nice.
I like that.
Shout out to Cali Jam. What up, bro? And Kaysen on TikTok. I'm not drafting in this one. I'm just doing we're just doing the play-by-play on this one. But if you hear the other guy talking, that's Jamie. He's with me on YouTube. He's the number 1 pick.
Yeah, shout out to the Tickety Talk crew.
Hey, there goes Drew in the house right now. That's Acrovan at the 12th spot. We're just talking about you.
Yeah, can you explain the Trevor Lawrence pick, please? Because I don't see it as a number 4.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said he loves all the QB hate.
I mean, I got
and Drew,
Lawrence in
come
my
to
top
the other.
10, so.
Drew, after you make your picks, click the link in the league chat so you can come to the stream where everybody's in. You're on the cell phone stream, which isn't bad, but you won't hear Jamie, and most people are in the other one also. And Cole World said, damn, I missed this one. All good, bro. We're back at it tomorrow. Might even have 2 drafts tomorrow. There's been a couple days recently where we've had 2 drafts in the same day. And Caden said, what's the difference from best ball and redraft? So the main difference is with best ball, you draft and it's kind of set it and forget it. The app puts your highest scoring players in your starting roster based on what they score. So that's the biggest difference, is there's no management. This is a redraft league, meaning a single season league, but this is kind of like draft practice for the real savages. This is a $10 buy-in with a $10,000 projected first place prize. And the reason I'm saying projected is because it's probably going to be higher than that.
Yeah, best ball, you got no trades, no waivers. Once you draft it, you're done. So you have to draft smart. There's also correlations you could look at, like week 17. These 2 teams are playing each other. So I want to stack, like, let's say the Bengals and the Chargers play. So sometimes I like to go heavy on those game stacks. But it's not the most important thing, because if you don't make it to week 17, then you just waste. So I'm not reaching for those game stacks.
Yeah.
Over players that's going to put me at points.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This dude goes another quarterback.
I said, get ready to watch the fireworks, bro.
So he's got his first bench player in the 3rd round.
And Don Julio said, would you keep Jefferson over CMC in a keeper league? It really, I mean, the easy answer is yes, but it also depends on your scoring system, like, as well, the different, just your settings in general. If it's just a normal default league, yeah, man, I'm keeping Jefferson. And Cook said, how we feel about Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love is going to be one of my guys, like, not to draft. And it's probably because he's going to be drafted in the 1st round of a lot of these leagues. So, I mean, that's my asterisk. Like, I would not draft him in the 1st round. I don't even know if I'd draft him in the 2nd round. And we're talking redraft, not dynasty, obviously.
Well, he went RB 14 this draft.
Mm-hmm. A lot of 12 teamers. That's going to be within the first 2 rounds, because, I mean, there's not going to be, for these default leagues, QBs aren't going in front of them.
Yeah, I could see him going 14, 15 in that area.
And in
I don't think he's going to, I don't think he's
in a single QB draft, where do you think, like, that RB 14 lands?
So I do a lot of underdog drafts. Love goes either like 212 to 303 ish.
That's super flex or single QB?
No, single QB.
That's interesting, because, I mean, I don't know. That's what he's been going at in our super flex leagues. That's interesting.
But I mean, there's guys like Pickens that go ahead, London that goes ahead. You got to remember, you guys in these drafts take heavy running backs. So like this guy at the 12
For sure.
spot, man, he's gonna end up starting like Tony Pollard as his number one. Like
be.
that's ugly.
Could be. And Drew, he said, if only I could win 10K off the YouTube comments. Right?
So I love people that are like, what's this guy's name? Acrovan. I love what he's doing here because he's pretty much just donating to the pot.
Yeah. But you know, one thing that I will say, man, is you got to have the right horses as far as the QBs in week 17. But that also is the same for every other position. So we'll see how this all pans out. And Brown said I got 0 Burrow until yesterday. Now I got 2. I realized I've drafted too many of the same players. Try to mix it up. I feel it, bro. But what if you're right about the players that you drafted? You know, what if your gut instinct and first thoughts were correct? That's why I always that's why it's tough second guessing myself now, because what if, you know, I was right and then I don't draft those guys, I pass on those guys who ended up killing it. Like that's the part that sucks.
All right, so
And Brown said, I remember when Crispy took Purdy in the second. I mean, that wasn't too long ago, right?
I'm gonna do something fun here.
Yeah, and Brown said Love gone because he couldn't pass up on Henry. I mean, I think it's crazy that anybody would take Love over Henry. Like, I mean, when we're talking single QB, he said
I'm gonna
3,
go my
5.
scat attack. Take
Uh-oh.
scat attack, and I have a sneaky feeling like I'm just gonna do it, but Kyler Murray, man, top 12 projection. We've seen it in the past. And people seem to forget about those quarterbacks on the Vikings. Nick Mullins, Joshua Dobbs, Sam Darnold resurgence, top 12. Because J.J. McCarthy sucks so bad. People forget about this top 12 type of quarterback, man. So, yeah.
And Don Julio said drafted same players as panned out in multiple championships in the same year. Yeah, I understand that. Like Brown, I think specifically is drafted, I think like close to 100 times just in this tournament. So when he talks about drafting the same player, he's not talking about in like 1 or 2 leagues. He's talking about like in maybe like a couple dozen leagues, or at least a couple dozen drafts. And Nick said, draft position aside, is there a strategy you favor this year, like hero RB, zero RB, etc.? Nah, you know, I mean, the more that I've been playing over 20 years. Well, I mean, this is like my 21st year. 2006 is when I've started. And I really feel like all these strategies are just cute for content is really what it is. You know, like anybody who says going into this draft, I'm going to go hero RB, I'm going to go hero wide receiver, you know, whatever. I think it's just for content because like you don't win that way. You really don't.
Yeah, you got to play the board and, you know, take the value.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So like what I like to do, like if you're in a single
and hold on really quick, Don Julio, after my Brown comment, he said, fuck. Yeah, dude, we're savages over here, bro.
Well, I noticed what I've been doing on Underdog since it's a single quarterback league. I like to go, well, it depends on the draft spot. You know, I mean, if I get like a Chase, Puka, JSN, St. Brown type.
Hold your thought real quick. Aiden, it's because this is a super flex league, meaning you can start 2 quarterbacks. So it's basically a 2 quarterback league. That's why you see quarterbacks going everywhere earlier than they do in the single QB leagues. Go for it, Jamie.
Yeah, and then like, so it depends on what draft spot you have, first of all. But if you're in the middle to the end of the round, I like to try to get a wide receiver first, like one of those top guys, even Justin Jefferson, St. Brown.
What up,
and then in the second round, you're going to get one of those elite type of running backs because it from pick 12 all the way to the middle of the second round, it's all running backs. So you're going to get one of those elite guys.
Yeah. I really feel like in redraft leagues, I mean, I want to get like 2 good running backs. I really don't like In redraft leagues, do you even have to load up on running backs? Like, is it even smart? Like in these drafts that we're doing, you cannot add anybody. So that's why RB depth and top heaviness at the RB very important. But dude, the amount of RBs that end up on waivers throughout the season is insane. Wide receivers, the top heavy ones, I feel like are more important.
And especially in redrafts, you're only going like 14, 15 rounds deep.
Yeah.
You're going to find replacement level running backs. So, like in that situation, I will go hero RB and take one of the top elite ones and just load up on the values that drop to me. But I mean, if a value does drop to me in the second round, I'll go running back.
Dude, the shit's so funny. And Nolan on TikTok, he's like, so if you can only start 2 quarterbacks, why does the 12th dude have 4?
Yeah, ask that guy. He's in the chat.
Great
He's going to draft 2 more right here.
Come on. I'll answer for him, at least on the logical, part of why he would do that, why he's doing it. He said he zigs when everybody zags. But in best ball, you don't pick and choose who you start. Your players start based on how many points they score. So I guess that's not me, but my thinking is if he has 4 top end quarterbacks, that more often than not, he's going to have 2 quarterbacks scoring inside the top 6, is what I think. So it's like trying to give yourself an edge at the position that scores the highest is what I'm assuming.
He's also betting against himself on those first 2 picks. He's
in
saying
choosing right or them staying healthy, right?
Yeah, I need these 2 extra QBs because I don't believe in my top 2. Like I don't.
Because if Caleb finishes, I'm just using this as an example. I don't think this is going to happen. I'm just using this as an example. If Caleb finishes as a top 10 quarterback, 11 or 12 weeks out of the 17, how many weeks is he going to sit on the bench? And I don't think he's going to do that. I'm just using that as an example. And Drew said bye weeks, injuries, bad matchups, O-line problems. He said, give me 70 plus guaranteed. Yeah. I mean, and dude, in our scoring format, we've seen quarterbacks score in the 50 to 70 range by themselves if they like completely go off. Yeah. And Crispy, right on cue. He said, fuck the value. You play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
And Brown said, I feel like the value ends. I feel like the value, the tight ends, the value ends in the first few rounds for the RBs for sure. Said the ADP is all jacked up after that for sure. Yeah, definitely. I wonder when they're gonna do another big like refresh on the ADP because I know it doesn't change all the time. I feel like maybe it's like once a month they do it, or I don't know, once every 90 days. Like I don't even know.
What sucks is because of the Scott Fish Bowl, and we're doing all these mock drafts for Scott Fish Bowl scoring. It fucks up the ADP for sleeper.
Dude, if mock drafts influence the ADP, that would ruin some credibility with sleeper for me.
Well, even the real Scott Fish Bowl drafts. I mean, there's hundreds of them.
Yeah,
like 5,000 teams spread across 12 people leagues.
Yeah, but they still use MFL. They don't use sleeper solely.
No, MFL's not used as much.
We're probably gonna have more drafts. We're probably gonna have more drafts on sleeper than they are. Ours has IDP though, so that's definitely affecting. And shout out to Jarrett. Shout out to the Houdat Nation on TikTok. What up, bro? Thanks for coming through. JD on TikTok. And Joe said ADP ain't shit. Yeah, I mean it's not, and I feel like ADP is just the jump off point, right? Because it gets to a certain point where like I'm drafting guys like way after whatever ADP we're on. And I feel like, yeah, it's like Brown said, maybe literally just in the first couple rounds, and that's it, where the ADP actually kind of like aligns at all.
I normally don't do this, but I'm going to buy into this coach speak.
Dude, Rice at the 6'11".
Yeah, that's not bad. I like Luther Burden.
That's not
at this
bad. It's
spot.
phenomenal. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wide receiver 20 he went at. And he's probably gone wide receiver around that a lot, but it's usually a lot faster.
I mean, I take
Or
Wilson
earlier, I mean.
over Rice. I take Olave over Rice. Yes. McConkey. Yes. Flowers, Higgins, Devonta Smith, McLaurin. So yeah, I mean, every receiver that went before Rice, that's who I would take.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it was wrong to take him as wide receiver 20. I'm just saying he's going earlier than that. Earlier than the 6'11". He's usually going in like the fourth or the somewhere in the fourth or early fifth. I mean, I've seen him drop to the 6th round, but it's very rare. That's all I'm saying. And Joe, he said, traded my scat for a Burden in a dynasty recently.
Hell yeah, dude. That's insane value.
Not a bad move at all.
Like, give me the receiver over a running back any day in that area.
Brown said he has Igbuka, but he went so early. Dude, that's Papa Tex, man. Yeah, I took him in the 4th over AJ Brown or over Nico, Olave, McConkey.
Yeah, I didn't even see Ibuka. That's way too early, man.
Yeah.
Like, I have Ibuka behind Burden and McLaurin. So he should be going right here. This is where Ibuka should be going.
And it's usually, assuming that's probably where he usually does go. I wonder if Papa Tex is a Bucks fan.
Well, I'm a Bucks fan, so OH.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so stupid. We need 2 people to spell Ohio. Did you ever hear like people yell out OH and then the whole crowd goes IO?
No.
So you don't know? Oh yeah, so that's an Ohio Buckeye thing. So you walk down the street, you yell OH, and then everyone will be like IO. So Ohio's so freaking dumb that we need 2 people to spell a word.
Dude. Well, there's some people who are so dumb that they only drink Coors Light so they know when their beer is cold enough to drink.
Oh, that's gross. Coors Light, yuck. Here, I did see a life hack. If you drink light beer, like Miller Lite, Coors Light, do a half and half mix of Mountain Dew in your light beer. And I hear it's amazing. Never tried it. I'm just going off what I hear. It's a whole viral thing.
Callie Jam said he's in dynasty mode. Yeah, totally could be. Totally could be.
Dynasty mode. You got to separate dynasty from these type of drafts, man.
Yeah. And Joe said, is Igbuka this year's BTJ? Well, so every single year, I swear, okay, every single year, there's someone like BTJ who like does really good in one year, and then he's like a high 2nd round draft pick, and I don't think that's going to be Igbuka. I don't think he's going to go like 2nd round in a lot of these drafts. I mean, even, this one, obviously a little different. He went in the 4th, but yeah, I don't think come redraft season that Igbuka is going to be going in the 2nd. If he is, then yeah, he's definitely going to be this year's BTJ. But it's always like the guys who kill it as rookies, and if the play calling doesn't evolve and their skills don't evolve like at all, just their route running, their hands, their get off the line, all that, it's like, man, you're going to get dominated by these corners after a year of like tape now in the NFL. KDC said, I really think Coker steps up. Man,
Coker.
I don't know about Coker. He did have that really, really, really good game. That one where he just like shit all over the whole fantasy league. Like, man, but that was only one game though.
Yeah, I'm not a big Cokehead.
Yeah, I don't want to treat my nose to any Coker this year. I'm nervous. Totally nervous about it. TJ said, look up Pepsi lawsuit about Mountain Dew and and a mouse. I dare you. What the hell? I almost don't want to. Give me the short version so I don't have to look it up. Brown said, I'll be honest, I feel like Stroud could have a comeback year this year. I'm not trying to be results oriented from last year, but it would be shocking if he was a top 12 QB. Yeah, and I mean it without a lot of injuries, like it's even crazy to think that Caleb would be. I mean, I'm not Caleb. That Stroud would be in the in the top 12 contention. Nico has to stay healthy. Like, I mean, like if Nico, because they have. Like, I know Higgins is on the come up and Noel's on the come up. And, like, if Tank Dell comes back, then you got another deep threat. But, man, it's like everything works around Nico. And if he had, like, any help out there, he wouldn't be getting triple teamed every damn play. But, yeah, it's kind of where we are with him. It sucks. But, yeah, I have probably more Stroud than I'd like to admit in these tourneys, in this tourney.
It's just because he's going so late.
It's a good
and
value,
if you need
man.
a second, if you need a second or a third QB, he is the pick.
I mean, it's good value, man. Like I feel like that's what ultimately wins these type of tournaments, right? Is like that's what wins fantasy football in general, is if you get the guys at value and they outperform, like crazy. But I feel like in a tournament like this, definitely like we saw like a couple years ago, it was the dude's like last 3 picks, that ended up cracking the starting lineup, because of what's it called? Because of tight end premium, some of these, some of the guys like Thule from last year in the IDP world who like had that 70-point game or whatever it was. Too bad that wasn't in week 17. That might have made some champions out of that pick, but it's really who can you draft late who ends up cracking that starting lineup.
All right, I'm coming up here. What am I going to do?
Joe said late RB's a risky strat this year.
Yeah, I mean, look at this one guy at the 110. Bryce Young as his number 1.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. You're really going to have to hit. Joe said Stroud's a poor man's Goff. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Good comp, right? And Drew, he said y'all were shitting one day for taking Burden in the 6th round for weeks. Well, maybe. I know I was definitely saying that was early. But yeah, it's like the more time that goes. I mean, I did say it at the time. The more time that goes on, the higher and higher he's going to go, because like the coach hype is getting out of control.
All right, I love these next 2 picks, so I'm going to go.
Oh shit, Mountain Dew will dissolve a mouse in 28 days, no cap. I believe it, bro. And I mean, that's why Mountain Dew's like outlawed in other countries. Like America's the only country that could drink Mountain Dew. Crazy to think that. I've been drinking. Yeah, what's funny is I slowed down on Mountain Dew when they started talking about I mean, this is like teenage years where it lowers your sperm count or whatever. I'm like, wait, I'm not gonna be able to get hard because of this. Like, not even correlating the two, but it's more like you keep drinking Mountain Dew every day, you're probably just gonna die. Like everything else is just a side effect of that. And Connor said, Shach is this year's May. He said, look at what he did coming out of the bye. I mean, dude, I really hope that Shah and the play calling takes a step up. I mean, shit, they did the right thing by taking Tyson, getting more weapons out there for him and bringing over ETN. Just more weapons, make that offense better.
And if you look at Shucks last year, I believe he started 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
5 of those, he was in the top 12.
Yeah.
Zero of those, he ended up outside the top 24.
And, one thing that I think is going to keep him throwing the ball is their defense. It's not horrible, but it's not like, not like they really made any moves to like improve much. Because even like bringing over Caden Ellis, but they also lost Demario Davis, so it's like they kind of didn't do anything to improve I don't even know if they got anybody back on the line. I know they re-signed Cam Jordan, but he's getting up there, man. He's long in the tooth.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't even think Cam Jordan's worth drafting.
Not really. No. I mean, dude, I feel like he'll be a dynasty acquisition middle of the season when he gets hot as like depth. You know, maybe redraft also, but depends on how many linemen you actually start.
All right.
Joe said Willis is my favorite QB two dude's a stud. Man, we'll
No,
see.
he's not. If he was a stud, he would have been starting 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what's your definition of a stud?
He's probably gotten a rough take on his landing spot and everything, but he's always been someone who it's like the legs have to make up for his arm. Yeah, and he was always overhyped. Like, dude, I remember because the year he was drafted was the draft in Vegas, and I went to that draft, and I remember what's his name, Mel Kiper and the other dude saying that he was gonna get drafted like 5th or 6th overall. It's like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah, Willis is a bum.
Where is it?
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
He said Tua feels like this year's Daniel Jones. I mean, yeah, he's probably going to come out of nowhere in a few weeks. They got a good offense, man, but
I know with Penix not being healthy, he's guaranteed to start the season at least. I just don't know if he finishes it.
Right. And TJ said Sorbsy to Arizona would be entertaining. Yeah, but maybe where would he actually go where he could not where he could compete? Because I don't think in July you going to a team, you're not competing for the starting spot. But like, where could he actually compete for a backup spot and legit like fantasy backup? You know, who are like, we're waiting for that guy in front of him to get hurt or just outright suck.
So I was thinking, you mentioned it, Cardinals, but I think it's going to be between the Jets, and the Cardinals, honestly.
Because, who else do they have on the Jets besides Geno?
They just drafted Klubnik. Okay. And if you actually put Sorsby in this year's draft, I would put him closer to Ty Simpson than Klubnik. But with Ty Simpson, he doesn't really have rushing upside. Sorsby, he had like 25% of his rushing, of his team's rushing. That's insane. 25%. He had over 500 yards, I believe, last year. So, yeah, I mean, in a dynasty, I don't know how to deal with that. Like, in the leagues that I run, I'm thinking, because we don't really have supplemental drafts very often. I think the last one we had was Josh Gordon, maybe.
Yeah.
So in Dynasty, people already use a lot of their fab. We didn't know this was coming. I'm thinking of just making him part of next year's draft, even if he goes to the supplemental draft, and just make a rule that no one can pick him up. You could use them in your in the draft next year, or people just put like a blind bid in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's not going to be a blind bid though. It's literally going to be like an auction, and whoever.
Oh, there you go. That's awesome.
It's going to go just like the NFL does it from from worst to first. So whoever had the 101, they're going to get the first chance to bid, and the 102, and then so on. So if the 101 really wants them, you better put it's a 27 pick. That's what you gotta put up, and it'll make that pick a dead pick during the draft next year. But you'll be able to get him now. And I've told all the leagues that you have to be paid for 2027 before you can even bid, because I don't want someone like bidding and then like literally being like, oh no, I don't want to pay for it. That's not even fair. And
What to do?
TJ said Willis could be this year's Daniel Jones. Huss hates him, but he ends up balling. And so Joe said, what were his stats last year? His stats were 2025. 422 yards. 2 yards too high. And what was his rushing? And 123 yards rushing. And he threw for 5 touchdowns. No, he threw for 3 touchdowns and he ran for 2 touchdowns. So 5 total touchdowns. And looking at anything else, yeah.
We got the first IDPs off the board. Or no, wait, someone took Hutchinson. Never mind.
And
We
see,
got the
even
second
that.
and third.
See, is this even good for him? You tell me, Joe. But he played 4 games, 422 yards passing. So that's barely 100 yards per game passing. And then 123 yards rushing. I mean, what's that divided by 4? It's like 30 yards rushing like per game. Like they just got lucky.
You talking about Sorsby?
No. Willis.
Oh, Willis. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Brown said Klubnik from Clemson. I expect him to play at least 5 games. Maybe.
Maybe at the very end if they ain't doing shit, which we don't expect them to win.
Brown said Sorbsy would change that whole conversation.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's kind of tough is because I guess I'm just more of a realist than a hype man because we could probably go through every draft since COVID just of the first round quarterbacks. And I bet you there's like 75% busts in those 6, out of just first rounders only.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I'd rather stash Jalen Milroe than Sorsby. Just from a prospect, Milroe's been already sitting behind
Darnold
quarterback for the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So Sorsby is going to do the same thing. He needs to sit behind a quarterback for a year or 2. So that's why I'd rather go get Milroe than a Sorsby.
Interesting. Yeah, Crispy said Johnny Manziel. I mean, I don't even know if it's Johnny Manziel vibes. Because I don't know his work ethic or anything. The thing about Johnny that he knew wasn't going to carry him, it was his work ethic. Like he was living all off of his talent, man. And when you get to when you get to this level, when you're talking about the 1% of the top 1% of athletes to ever play any sport, it's like your work ethic has to be top tier as well.
Did you see the Johnny Manziel MMA fight?
Yeah, dude, that was so whack, man.
Yeah.
That was so whack, man. I'm glad he likes to punch on people. He picked the right guy to punch on because he didn't punch back too much. And Jesse said, where do you get the hats from, boss? It's a company called Grassroots out of California. And Brown said also got to consider the off the field shit. Yeah, who wants that headache? I mean, bro, we're talking about being, I guess, almost 20 years removed from Tebow, right? I guess it seems like that. 2008 was that when it was?
No,
Tebow, what year was it?
When he started or finished? Because I took over an orphan in 2021.
Oh, well, no,
he was on that roster.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when he first came in. People didn't want him because he was a child of God. And they didn't want the media asking him about his religious affiliation. Okay, can you imagine? Every question is going to be about gambling. Come on. How's he going to be able to handle that? Remember Ryan Leaf? Do you know how talented Ryan Leaf was? Dude, the dude had a mental breakdown because he couldn't handle playing on the worst team that he had ever played on in his life. And he started doing hella Vicodin and shit. And then he went off on that reporter. And that was in his first year, I feel like halfway through his first year. And dude, he could not handle the media after that, at all. So I guess we'll see how mentally tough he is. Because I'm pretty sure like his lawyer was crying like he was the victim in all this.
All right.
But it is
Come on
kind of ass
here.
backwards, you know, how much money the NFL in general makes off of, you know, gambling and, you know, the ESPN gambling, you know, just everything involves gambling. But you expect everyone is addicted to gambling, and you expect these guys to only make underground like bets. That's the only way, because it's gonna happen either way. Like, all these dudes bet.
Hell
Why they would bet
yeah.
on like DraftKings or some shit like that is beyond me, but
Shoot. Should I go double IDP right here again?
dude, I mean,
Go
it's getting
4 in
to
a
that.
row?
It's getting to that point. I always find myself taking more offense in the top 15 rounds and just trying to get those.
Yeah, but
extra,
having like 4 of my top 5 or 4 of the top 10, whatever. That could be game changing, man.
it could be if they hit, yeah, for sure. Because yeah, even that got kind of lucky that Roquan Smith and TJ Watt went like above Schlesinger and Brooks.
Yeah, I got my 2 lined up here. As long as Brown don't
Uh-oh.
snipe me.
Let's see. Is Brown gonna snipe? Nope, because this ain't an IDP.
Oh.
Drew, yeah,
Bam.
coming through with the super chat. Let's go. $10
Let's
super
go.
chat from Drew. You
Oh,
the
yeah.
man.
Drew, $10.
All right.
And Drew's gonna be one of the guys in Vegas. Dude, it's gonna be awesome, man. I wonder in our draft, would he be ballsy enough in a $600 league to go 4 quarterbacks in a row? It's not best ball, but I wonder. Dude, we're gonna smoke a bowl right now, and we're about to do a fat dab in your honor, bro.
Fat dab. And for $10, man, throw a song. Let's get the jukebox going, guys.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know a song that you want to play, Drew. And if you don't have one, I could play one of Jamie's 420 Crew songs.
Hell yeah, we got the hit list. We got a bunch of stuff, man. The 420 champion. I forgot what I named
Oh,
it.
you didn't get ballsy enough to go 4 IDP.
No, I saw Josh Downs there, and I was like, I can't pass up Josh Downs, man.
Yeah, he's probably not making it to the next turn.
Like,
that's for
honestly,
sure.
if Reed fell, I probably would have went double wide receiver there.
And Tyler on TikTok, he said, do you like Bowers and Genty on the same team, or do I move Bowers for Loveland? Well, if I'm going to have
Dynasty or
2
what?
guys from the same team, if they're top tier at their position, I'm not worrying about them being like both on the same NFL team because they're top tier in fantasy. So
Yeah.
no, I would not try to move Bowers for Loveland because I feel like that's just a downgrade anyways, because I feel like both healthy Bowers is going to outproduce Loveland, even though Loveland should be really good.
I did say a few days ago, I was a guest on a show, and I did say there is a chance that Loveland.
Yes, sir, Tyler. Thanks for coming through. Hit the follow if you haven't hit it yet. I'll be your best resource for fantasy this year. Trust me.
But there's a scenario in a world that we live in, because we live in multiple timelines. So in one of these timelines, Loveland does outscore Bowers, and you're getting them at a massive discount.
I only think that's if injury comes for Bowers, which it's not like it can't. I mean, he's already gotten hurt. So, Papa Tex put in his queue. I know he did because Cedric Gray would not get taken there.
That's crazy. Why so early?
Bro, what?
Cedric Gray.
Yeah. You need to move him. What do you have him as? He needs to be top 5 on your list, or at least somewhere.
I don't know. Let me go pull my shit up.
If not total, at least at linebacker. Oh shit, let's go. He said let's go with regular.
I look at total. I got him at 20. So I guess that's not too bad.
Nah, it's way too low. Go look at what he did last year. Go look at how consistent he was.
Well, let's see. Where did he go? How many in this draft? We got 1, 2, 3.
And that's one that I know I got on the 420 Crew playlist already because fire song.
So at top 11. So
and you know what?
I should probably move him to 15.
I may have him higher for dynasty, is what it is, and on why I
Yeah.
have him.
Well, for
probably
redraft,
dynasty, yeah.
um,
But this is assuming that he improves a little bit, also as a young stud in the NFL.
True, but the offense also needs to improve, right?
No, if the offense is worse, that actually makes him better. Because the more time of possession that the defense has, or that the offense doesn't have, is the more time that the defense is on the field where they're getting tackles.
Yeah, I am seeing he does play like 94, 95% of the time. I mean, he had like a lot of
pretty much never left the
20
field.
plus point games. Yeah, so.
And like this is his third year.
And you got to remember, so if their opponent's already up, so you're right, because they're going to be running the ball a lot, and that's just more tackles.
Because why have the Browns inside linebackers been notoriously good for the last 20 years, ever since I've been playing fantasy football? Always.
Yeah.
Same reason.
You're right. So I do have them low, too low. I'll probably end up move. I gotta look at my list again, but I'll probably move them up to like 15 overall.
Yeah, for redraft, because I guess those rankings that I even put, definitely for dynasty, not for redraft. And I probably should work on some redraft dynasty rankings. I just hate rankings, as you guys know. But yeah, I feel like a guy like him for sure is going to be in my top 10 somewhere, even if it is around 10. But I usually separate also, like I would have DLs separate from LBs if I was doing those rankings, just because makes it easier on me.
I'm gonna talk to Samson.
See my homie Nate.
Oh, I didn't even hear the music. You got it playing?
Yeah.
Does the chat hear it? Because I don't hear it.
You guys hear it in the chat? Brown said I got Gray in my top 5. I drafted him round 25 in some early ass drafts. Nice. Yeah, for sure. Because like when it was like super, super early, I mean, his ADP is a little bit higher now, but like, dude, he was like one of those 999 guys, like the guy's ranked 999 and he's in there with retired players and players that never even touched the field. And, it's crazy how bad the ADP is for IDP.
All right, I got one pick I know I'm taking. Let me see what else I want to do here. Some of this shit's looking ugly at this point, man.
Yeah, definitely. Dude, look at that IDP run. Was that like 9?
Yeah, well, one of my favorite, I already got my IDP queued up here. I just need to know what I'm going to do next. Oh, man. I'm lost. I have no idea. Fuck. Oh. I got an idea. Let's go with my IDP. Bam. Cashman.
Nice.
Got the Cashman. And I mean, I know AJ Brown just went here, but there is still a number 2 that they paid and they brought in from this offense. So I'm going to go Romeo Doubs. I don't take Romeo Doubs a lot in any drafts. So this is a little bit different for me.
Brown, nice. What game is on right now? Get high like every day. Crispy said take Tony.
Fuck Tony.
Well, regulate.
Has the chat mentioned?
Oh yeah. Can anybody hear the song?
Oh, I actually redid this song. What the fuck? I call it Dominate. Have I sent it to you? Have you heard it?
I don't know. Send it to me. Was it the one that you sent me on? Oh,
no.
Drew said he couldn't hear it. All right, we're gonna play it again. And so I guess it.
Okay, and then I'll find this song. I named it Dominate. So before you play it, so this song is called Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg. I did a song called Dominate by Fantasy G and Draft Dog.
Okay.
And it goes back and forth. There's 13 verses I put in this. That goes back and forth. I actually love it. I gotta find it.
Uh-oh. Brown said you sniped him on dubs.
Oh, dude, I wasn't even gonna take them. I'm sorry, dude. Do you want them? You can have them. Who did you end up taking?
Nice. He said Brazil's playing right now. He took Boston.
Oh, see, I don't like Boston this year. Sorry.
All right, tell me if you guys could hear it now. I just started it. Brazil 3-0
I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Let me know, chat. Let me know. Drew said no music.
Yeah, no, I'm still not hearing it.
How about that? No, still nothing. Okay, so now I can. All right. Okay.
All right, I'm on the clock.
Shout out to Frizzy Fran who just jumped in on TikTok.
Sweet. No sniping this time.
All right, where is it? Here we go. Let's see.
Dominators. We dominating and stealing of these best balls. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the stack if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Earn your keep. It was a fresh, clean board, a fresh draft room. Fantasy G was on the app, trying to consume some value for the league so I can build my squad. Rolling on my pod, feeling all alone. Hit the underdog, guide of the best ball scene. On the mission, trying to find Mr. Fantasy G. Seen a room full of drafters, ain't no need to tweet. All your managers know what's up with that fantasy. Well, what hooked the late line on my 0 RB deal. Some brothers reaching early, so I said, let's do this. I jumped in the draft and said, what's up? Some fools took my sleeper, so I said, I'm stuck.
We heard you say you're stuck in this draft. Drew said, bro, can't wait for Vegas. It's going to be so fucking fun.
I can't believe they taking on my league. Well, they took my stack. They took my quarterback. I looked at the board, said, damn, what's that? They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them beat them if we going pound for pound.
Frizzy friends said, have to wait till next week to draft. No worries, bro. You're good. You're good. They got to get ready for Father's Day weekend at the beach.
I can't believe it's happening in my own league now. If I had rings and no buys, let me contemplate. I glance at the app and I see my homie draft.
Got 10 in the bench and 1 in the flex. Draft dog is about to make the rosters turn cold. Now they dropping and yelling. It's a tad bit late. Draft dog and
That's at which side you taking? Pickens, Javonte, or Swift and Jefferson? Probably the Jefferson side.
Yeah, same.
I gotta admit, this shit is dope. This shit is tight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Now draft dog got the sleepers, and that's a known fact. Before I got sniped, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on. Draft dog and me, the fantasy G.
Just like I thought they were in the same spot in need of some desperate help, but draft dog and the G spot were in need of something else. One of them quarterbacks was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your arm.
You said my line broke down and you seem real nice. Would you let me start? Would you let me start? I got a roster full of studs and it's going real swell. The next stop is the DraftKings Showdown.
Into a whole new era. Best ball step to this side there. 0 RB on a whole new level. The stack is the anchor, and the anchor is the ceiling. Chips, we bringing titles.
Big wins.
Where's the draft is life, and life is the draft.
If you know like I know, you don't want
Drew, text me your email, and I'll forward you the email.
Like I draft and you're winning every day, and if your team is a bust, the underdog will dominate. Dominating, he's stealing of his best ball. and we're damn good too.
That's it. What do you guys think?
That was
It took me like 4 or 5 hours to freaking make that from start to finish. Awesome. Like, this is the first time anyone's ever heard that besides me.
sick.
Yeah,
Man.
I wasn't sure if I should send it out.
Drew said it was so good. He asked me to email it to him. So
Okay,
yeah,
so if all you guys right now go on YouTube.
Devo, what up, bro? Thanks for the super chat, brother. Just did a dab. We're about to double it up because of you, man. You the man.
Hell yeah, let's play the hit list too while we're at it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
and Drew said, "Fucking tit, Jamie." Yeah, for sure.
You like it? Thanks, dude. So I'm starting it.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I mean, I'm no music connoisseur by any means. So, like, if people are gonna nitpick the beat or nitpick every fucking lyric, you know, that's just not even how I'm listening to it. Hearing shit with fantasy involved and knowing it was a real fantasy degenerate who put the bars together, like you like real recognize real. That shit was tight.
I appreciate that, man. So I'm starting a channel on YouTube. It's called Fantasy Football Jams with a Z.
Hell
so
yeah, dude.
JAMZ. We haven't released anything yet, but my first video that I'm going to release is going to be my Pollard versus Josh Downs video.
Nice. Yeah, bro. What are you doing for the visuals? Or are you even going to have any visuals?
I make the music. The dude that helped me create it is doing all the visuals.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool, man. Like, he showed it to me, and I'm like, that's cool. I would rather just have like lightning or like psychedelic visuals. I don't need to see a whole video because it's about the music for me.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do here? Well, let's go there.
And here goes the hit list at Jamie's request.
420 crew in the building. We about to light up these fake fantasy.
If you know, you know.
Heart starters, more like heart stoppers. Straight clowns. Grab your blunt. Let's hit 'em up. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spittin' that flame. Your bogus ass bogus kitty cats playing games. Neon cocks pissing, but y'all straight lame. We the 420 kings rolling deep in the haze. Dissing y'all weak vibes, set the league ablaze. Hit 'em up, light 'em up quick. 420 taking shots, y'all can't handle this shit. Step a bogus, think you running the field. Booger nose faker, your picks get peeled. We drafting legends while you chasing ghosts. Kitty scratch fever, but your claws ain't close. Neon cock strutting, feathers all fake glow. We puffing that real, watch your empire blow. Heart starters, nah, y'all barely beating. We eating waivers while y'all straight retreating. Talk big on pies, but your
There we
stats
go.
on cap.
Dab for you,
420
Devo.
hustling,
Let's get
put
it.
your fools on the map. Wait, nah. On the scrap, you claiming the throne, we smoking your crown.
There we go. Drew said, now we got to get in here some Snoop and Dre, some West Coast.
You claim fantasy
Yeah.
phonies when we spitting that flame. You bogus ass bogus kitty cats playing
Yeah,
games.
Jamie, you know what you got to
But
do?
y'all
A remix to
straight
Ain't Nothing But a G
420
Thing, and it ain't
deep
nothing
in
but a
the
fantasy
haze.
thing.
Y'all weak
That'd be
Wait,
so
didn't I do that already? I swear to God, I did that. Let me hold on.
Did you?
I might have.
If
Hold
you
on,
did,
let
I
me look.
haven't heard that song yet.
I don't send out everything I make. So
predictions, booger wipes on the mic. We rolling that green, y'all choking on hype. Fantasy
Yeah.
queen, we cooking y'all slow. Puff past the torch, watch your eagles explode. Hard to what? Y'all the starters get benched. 420 elite, your crew get rich. We trade block bosses, y'all waiver wire scrubs. Neon flash trash, kitty claws in the mud. Booger boy busted, your flow all congested. We inhaling victory, y'all straight reject. Yeah,
all right.
that's right, we coming for the neck. 420 smoke clouds, y'all catching the wreck. No peace, no truce, this eternal flame. Hit 'em up style, putting holes in your game. First off, fuck your your crew in the click, you claim fantasy.
Big Bando. What up, bro? The other one that you were on earlier, that's the one where most people hang out. The horizontal one. This is the one for the cell phone where a lot of new people come find us though. So if it looks different, that's why.
420 crew out. Chalk lines where your heart used to be. We the real MVPs. Y'all ain't even leaving.
There we go. Made it back over here. Big Bando said, Dynasty, would you trade Chase Brown, Pittman, and Denzel Boston for Amon Ra? Hell yeah, man.
Chase Brown, Pittman. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I would do that trade without Boston.
Half off, no bias.
And I would give you a second. So I would give up a second, Chase Brown, and Pittman to get St. Brown. No question.
TJ, you the man. Thanks for throwing that super chat on Zelle. Let me know if there's a specific Jamie song that you want to hear or any song in general. Throw it in. You the man.
I swear I did. Ain't nothing but a G thing, man. I wrote it down because I'm high as fuck right now. So I'll find it later. If I didn't make it, I'll make one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fantasy football jams. I just copied it. Can I throw it in the chat?
Yeah.
Like I said, we just created it. So it's like we only got 4 subscribers and we didn't even release a video yet. But I'm gonna put all my songs out on this.
Let's do a big dump, dude. Do like 2 songs a day or like something like that, you know? 3 songs a day.
And it's gonna be about a week or two, like 2 weeks before we start, because we want to start it when people are starting to look up fantasy football shit. So we think it would be better to wait a couple weeks until that happens. Damn it, dude. I hate this tickety-tock view you got.
Yeah, go on the other one. Do it on the other one.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, some Busta Rhymes. All right. Do you really want to party with me?
Love that one.
Yeah, it's fine. That's one that Noble likes that one too. I mean, how could you not?
Here we go. Found it.
And it's the put your hands where my eyes could see, right? That's what it is, right? Yeah. Do you really want to party with me? Put all your hands where my eyes could see. So like, okay. So he said, what would you give up for each? Like, what would I like?
What were the
like,
names?
What
again?
would we give up picks
Sorry,
wise? Like picks wise? I mean, dude, a guy like Rice is still worth like a first rounder. I mean, Olave is too. I mean, guys like that still might be like worth more than one first rounder.
You have to put Rice in the same conversation as like a Devonta Smith, who is worth the 105 in this year's class. Brian Thomas Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., like the Nico Collins types. You got to put them up in that conversation. Jordan Tyson went 104, 105, 106. And everyone I just named, I have over Tyson.
You savages. Brown just threw in a $10 super chat. He said, dab, let's go.
Brown, are you on the clock? So I do want to admit something. Brown has sniped. Brown, you sniped me multiple times in this draft.
I'm sure he has. He's no rookie.
Yeah, no, I'll mention those
I hate
later.
next to Brown.
Breakdown. Yeah, it's like, get off my lawn, dude.
Get off my Kool-Aid, motherfucker. Here we go. And Brown said Jamie really hate Diggs in the 20th. He said Day lands on Washington. Wait, what? He went to Washington? He landed?
I don't even care. Like I was thinking Ayuk was going to go to Washington, and I didn't give a shit about Ayuk. And Ayuk's going to be more valuable than Diggs this year. Diggs is done.
Okay, he said he's open to it. He's not ruling it out. Okay, that didn't happen, right? He didn't go anywhere yet, right? It's just speculation. Brown. All right. Well, just cause I'm partial to this song.
Oh, I love this one.
420.
This is like the OG.
This is the
Jamie
original
song.
one I made for you.
That bud choke.
Hell yeah.
Drop a super chat. I'll hit a fat ass dab.
Especially since a couple super chats have been dropped for some fat ass dabs.
420 crew. Let's get elevated.
Yeah, roll that blunt, light that screen. It's the 420 crew, fantasy football, supreme, the 420 hustler. Every line full blown, Alex the hustler. Turn the mic to a throne.
Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas. Name is Alex the Dawn, fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn, Patreon popping. The crew runs deep, savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft, Superflex, best ball, IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420 network, living out the dreams. Smoke sessions live, YouTube streams. Wave a wide rip, start sitting, no delay. Grind never stops, that's the hustler way. Ricky Williams rolled through, blunt in his hand, talking Heisman runs in that South Beach brand. It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP
Welcome.
ranking, Zach Bond the best. Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings, Zach Bond the best. Linebacker
Oh, yeah,
point
Cali
sacks,
Jam says tracks
tackles for
fire.
loss.
Hell
We
yeah.
count every stat while we chief and we boss.
Sunday watch parties, game day lit in the crib. Big screens, big buds, big bets on the rib. Vegas live drafts, MGM suite with the crew. Smoking on that Zaza, drafting with the crew. Hustlerpod.com, merch links, the whole scene. Fantasy Savage badge, if you join the machine. IDP, best ball, tuning entries running strong. Draft deep rounds, pray your defense don't go wrong. Roquan Smith, Parsons, Warner in the mix. We stacking those tackles like bricks on bricks. Dynasty stardoms, rookie draft in June. Fantasy fights under a full Vegas moon.
It's got Apple Pod, Spotify, Red Circle 2, 1,000 episodes. We're coming for you. At FF Hustler 420, tweeting fire takes.
Drop that bum ass running back. Go get Jake.
Ferguson, that is free tier. Patreon still get the smoke. Paid tier, get leagues where the real ones choke. Opponents with knowledge, not just luck and prayer. We study them tapes while we float in the air. 420, hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers. 420, hustler,
I see you,
IDP,
Jamie,
we the motherfucking
talking shit about me
crushers.
drafting Judy last time, and then you take him here in the 23rd.
It's the 23rd. Where did you take him?
Probably the 21st or 22nd.
See, that's the difference.
That's all the difference, huh? The 23 one is good. Got you, Drew. Whoa, whoa. And what does it say? He said, this is McConkey's year breakout. He said they want to run two wide receiver sets and Ladd on the shorter routes. He's going to finally be in that Keenan Allen role. He said he's not a number one. He said Herbert's best season, 2026. What would it take for Herbert to have his best season? 5,000 yards and 35, 40 touchdowns?
I mean, anyone that gets 35 to 40 touchdowns is going to have a great year.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he's already thrown 30 before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, he's got to get at least a few over that. But I'm with it, man. I hope so. I mean, dude, I got Ladd in some of these drafts. I got Ladd in dynasty leagues. Like, I would love to see it. I got Herbert in a handful of places too. So, man, I really hope so. Like, the Chargers are going to fail in the playoffs like they always do. But I hope they have a really good regular season for fantasy. Yeah, and Brown said probably took him in the 19th, Jamie. I might have, I've taken him sometimes in the 19th, just being like, do I even want any of these IDP guys, or should I just go like offense?
Oh, speaking of that, I have the format set up on a Google Doc to get these ADPs. and it gives you the instructions. So all you need to do is put in like the league ID when you get invited, and it will show you every single draft. You'd have to go back 150 drafts.
Brown did the research and he said it was 20-second confirmed. See, I took him took him pretty much the only place that I couldn't even take him at the 13-1. Yeah, that was the last one too. Yeah, at the 22-6. So if you were in that draft, you wouldn't have even made it to me at the 13-7 because that would have been my next pick. Thanks for doing that research, Brown, because I knew I was right. And even if I was wrong, I'm still right. Like on Get Rich or Die Trying. Remember the Terrence Howard when he's like, when I'm right, I could, even if I'm wrong, I could have been right. So it doesn't matter because I'm right. When he was talking about killing the dude, and he was right. He was right.
Hell
He could have done
yeah.
it.
Hell yeah.
Ray just had some funky beats.
Where the fuck you at? Can't scrap a lick. So I know
Fun fact, Dre stole his beat.
Which one?
From the original Chronic.
Used to be
Let me
my
find this real
homie,
quick.
used to be my ace. Now I wanna slap the six down.
Something Mafia.
And Drew, you got to help me come up with the playlist for Vegas because I want to just have some kind of playlist going throughout the whole time that we're there. So it's got to be like a lot of hours worth. And dope ass songs, I'm sure we'll put in a couple out. They'll be able to double up.
And pass the bud and stay low key, big shit, cause you lost all your homies' love.
What the fuck is it?
You fuck with me, now it's a must that I fuck with you. Yeah, that's the fuck I'm talking about. We have your motherfucking record company surrounded. Put down the candy and let the little boy go. You know what I'm saying? Punk motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wow,
yippee yo, yippee yo.
I got you, bro. So I think we have an after party ready to go. Hell yeah, man. I like it. Yeah, because I know we're going to do at least 4 drops. At least 4 drops. Ron, what up, bro? He said, been on the road for work, but can't wait to get off. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hopefully it's all good work on the road. I know that.
Hell yeah. Another round not getting sniped. Fuck yeah.
Holland, baby.
So what that lets you know that if you fuck with Dre, nigga, you fucking with death
row.
And I ain't even swinging them things. I'm hollering 187 with my dick in your mouth, bitch.
Yeah, nigga. Compton Long Beach together on this motherfucker. So you wanna pop that shit, get your motherfucking cranium.
All right.
Nigga. Step on up. Now, we ain't no motherfucking joke, so remember.
Let me know if anybody else wants a grade. We got Smokey getting the first one.
Now understand this, my nigga Drake can't be touched.
Luke's bending over.
All right, there we go. Hawkinson, there we go. Bass.
I thought I was sleazy. I thought I was a mark because I used to hang with easy.
Animosity.
Can you move the draft board up so we can see this people drafting?
Nigga,
If it ain't another hoe that I got to fuck
Look
with
at that.
in your mouth, so
Look
my
who I
dick
just took.
fit.
with my nuts
Stacked
on your
me some
tongue.
Hawkinson with some Kyler Murray.
Concert.
And I'ma snatch your ass
Yeah.
from the backside. to show you how
25th
death row
round.
that ride.
The marathon continues.
Cause I'm a Robbie in Compton and blast you in Miami.
Then we gon' freak to South Central on a street knowledge mission.
All right, Cali Jam, you'll be after Smokey.
Got my chrome to the side of his white socks.
You tryna check my homie, you best check yourself. Cause when you diss Drake, you dish yourself.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga.
And Smokey, are you in the chat right now? I might just do your grade after this song.
Yeah.
because we're just grading
Man.
the starters.
Dr. Dre.
Kelly Jam. I love everything he did except for his running backs.
All right, Brown said a grade. Crispy said a grade. He's usually in the draft, but he's trying to throw me for a curveball. I know you're
I
not
want-
in the draft, Crispy. You get an F.
I need,
You get
I
an
need
F.
brown, crispy, Kelly Jam. Get me a grade at the end of this. Let me know what you think I did.
Breaking all them suckers up something real proper like. You know what I'm saying? All them sucker ass niggas can eat a fat dick. Yeah, easy E can eat a big fat dick. Tim Dog can
It's
eat a
when they were
big
beefing
fat
hard.
dick. Can eat a fat dick.
What is this? Beach said not football related. I love Justin. Who is that? Jotchke said humbled. I don't
This
even
seems
know.
like a troll. This is a troll.
Biatch.
Are you a troll?
Nah, he's not. He's always in the chat.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't understand this.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Who is that? Who is that?
We need to get him into some drafts.
Brown said he also wants a trade. Wants a grade for AK. Oh, for Acro. All right. Yeah.
Oh, that's already up.
Yeah, Drew, you still in
F.
the chat? You still in the chat, Drew? And we'll get you in the mix also. Yeah, I'm curious how his how his would play out.
Running backs D-. Quarterbacks A+. So how
Yeah,
do
but
you
hold on.
balance that?
We're gonna go with Smokey. Whoops. All right. Smokey went crazy on the running backs, but how about the quarterbacks with Mahomes and Knicks? I'm gonna say, well, actually, and Cousins is in the mix also because he's drafted in the 10th round.
Yeah, I just don't see Cousins starting all year. So in week 17, when it matters, he's going to be irrelevant. But having Mahomes and Knicks, you got two of the back end of the top 12 guys. So that's like a B+ area, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
86.
I was gonna say same thing, B or a B+. And if I'm ever on the fence like that, I usually just grade it down. So we'll give it a B.
All right.
Is Arby's, CMC, Genty, J Love. I mean, getting J Love as a third, like getting him as a flex instead of an RB 1 or 2. I mean, it seems a lot better. And then Bucky also.
Yeah, Bucky's value, that's a decent fall. I would have took a wide receiver over him.
I'm gonna call it an A. I don't think I can give it an A+, but I'm calling it an A.
I gotta call that an A because he went so heavy on it.
Yeah.
But I do recommend taking like a Garrett Wilson over Bucky next time, and this team would be better.
Yeah, because the wide receiver tight ends here, Evans, Tyson, Pitts, and Ferguson would all be in that would be in the starting spot.
That's like a D.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's rough, man.
Yeah,
So
I'm
saying
gonna call it
Garrett Wilson next time.
like Ferguson's nice, Pitt's nice as like flex guys, but just I mean, I see you got Reed and you got Higgins, but I'm just saying, like going into the season with Evans and Tyson as your top two, nah, man, you don't. That's just something we don't really want to do. Not saying don't draft rookies, but you should have drafted someone who's a little bit more solidified there than Tyson because you waited to draft wide receivers.
If this was a Wilson, Evans, Tyson with Pitts, and I would give this like a B+ area.
If it was, what'd you say? If it was Evans and who?
Evans, Garrett Wilson. So if Garrett Wilson, Evans was your 2, and then Tyson as your 3, with Pitts as a flex also, I would boot that up to like a B+.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
right
'cause
now
I'm
it's
gonna-
ugly.
Yeah, I'm giving it a C. So it kind of like completely, in my eyes, it completely counterbalances your running back, like how valuable your running backs were, because you're gonna, in this case, you're gonna like gain as many points and lose as many points.
Well,
Well,
I
see-
also I downgraded his Bucky at running back, and if he would have took Garrett Wilson, I would have upgraded his wide receiver. So that is counterintuitive to where you would have had a better grade overall
Yeah,
if you went the other route.
yeah. And so IDP, Quay Walker, N'Kobe Dean, Jihad Campbell. Oh, he got in the zone with the anal zone.
Damn.
Get in the zone.
And Bane. Man, I would just try to keep Bane out of your top 5. I just would. I don't know if Henry H2O, that was the next IDP guy that you got. I don't know if that really would make the grade necessarily better, but yeah, just guys like that make me a little nervous. Like Abdul Carter last year, you know. I mean, he's the hyped rookie who's getting drafted, probably even higher than you drafted Bane here, and it just didn't work out like fantasy wise. But I do like your top 2. I mean, those guys are like, I would say fringe top 12 at the linebacker position. I don't know how close I haven't actually done my rankings, but I feel like those guys are like really solid LB2s. And I like both of those guys. They're like B+ like guys. Jihad Campbell and Anal Zone, they're kind of like B- guys, and then Bane's probably like a C+ guy. Just kind of giving the kind of how I would grade them individually. So I think it kind of all evens out, I think, to like, I feel it's like a B or a B-. And since I'm like grading down, we're gonna give it a B-. So all in all, this would end up being, so B for the QB, A for the running backs, which is an up 3, but then you got a C for the but then you got a C for the wide receiver tight end, so that kind of even that out. And then you got a B-, which makes you a down 1 overall. So it's still a B. It's an 84 total. Solid. Could have been a little better though. Could have been a little better. Let's see. What did you say? Mob Deep Quiet Storm. Okay. Oh, we just said Justin Gaethje. And it was the UFC main event. Oh, that's what it was. You know what? That was like one of the only fights that I didn't watch because I think I was streaming and then I had to get off the stream at that point. And then I just stopped watching it. So that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I mean the whole event was pretty good though. I mean, as far as the fighting goes, the whole vibe of the place. I don't know. I feel like I'd stick out in that place like a sore thumb if it was me. All right, let's see. Quiet Storm. Mob Deep. Lil Kim, what? Let's see. I don't think that's the song title, Drew.
Wait, what are you thinking of?
He said Little Kim, what?
It was on a Source CD, so yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let me look it up.
Yeah, there's one that came up. It's like Big Mama something. The title's kind of cut off, but Sam said Kittle's still going in the second round. No. I'm zoomed out right now. No. He went in the 11th round. Okay. Oh wait, we didn't do the IDP yet. Okay, here we go. So he's up 1 going into the IDP. Brooks, Landman, Olakun, Burns, and Eric Wilson. I'm gonna give that an A-. That's really solid. So that would that'd put it up 2. So 88 total. And Sam said, whew. Yeah, yeah, we were looking at his IDP, his defensive players. That's why he was down there. No, drafted in the 11th round, very late, already amongst the bench players. Okay, Big Mama thing. Okay, so that's what actually came up. But yeah, wanted to make sure.
All
Let's
right, I
see
got
him.
4 more picks left in this draft. How am I playing this? My top 10. Even Cashman's like up there in the 12s.
You the
So like
man, Drew. Said
4.
y'all killed
I
me
have,
tonight. Hell yeah.
let's say I have 4 top 15 IDPs.
And Drew said he killed me on the draft, but music A++. There we go.
Yeah,
There we
like,
go.
That one we debuted earlier, the Dominate, that was awesome, man.
Crispy said for the tranny loving crew.
Yeah.
We're playing No Vaseline. You know what's so funny?
Yes.
Is if you guys have been around for a while, there was this girl, quote unquote chaotic, who was this supposed girl that worked at Disney World, who was a hairdresser or some shit. And she ended up being a black dude from Florida. And all these guys were like sexting her and shit. And
Oh,
so,
like the hit
like
list.
it was literally
was all
sexting her
on
for
it.
like half a year.
Yeah.
Like we were still like kind of friends when he was like, I think she might be a guy.
Yeah,
And like
booger
you could go
nosed.
like look, and if like you were in the Discord server with us, like you could see the Discord, and now it's linked to a black guy in Florida. Before it was like some Latina chick in Florida.
Scammed.
So funny. So this one's for them.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It ain't over, motherfucker.
Here's where it's gonna start getting dicey for Drew's squad. So he's up 4 at this point. Tootin, Price, Ramondre, Corum,
Bam.
and Krosky. All of those
Man,
are
that's
in
like a
his.
C minus.
But now, since he stepped the fuck off.
That's got to be a C minus, dude.
We killed him. You guys remember on the Straight Outta Compton after they were listening to it, they finally cut it off. They're, man, motherfucker got us, man. So fucking pissed. You know that was Ice Cube's input. He was like, make him look hella salty. Make him look.
Oh
hella
shit,
salty.
I'm on a clock.
Don't fuck up.
Oh, my last 2 picks. You know what? I'm gonna do something I normally don't do, and I'm gonna give everyone credit in this draft because there is not one person left that I want on my team. So all of you has done great.
Not even
Props
any
to
IDP
all
guy.
you. So I already have a solid IDP.
How many do you
could
have?
draft one more. 9. I have 9, but my
Okay.
top strong, so I don't need 10 or 11. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go Ford and Andy Dalton.
Okay. That's not
Just
too
to
bad.
back
Got
up.
the backup for Hertz. Yeah. Got some Hertz
Yes.
insurance. That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
But Jerome
Woo.
Ford, fuck. If he only scores 20 points this year,
As long as it's in week
gonna-
17, right?
it's gonna be in one game. And if it's week 17, yes, that can happen.
It could happen.
Because he's on Washington right now, right? So
Yeah.
you have a rookie, you have Mr. Krosky Merritt, who's pretty much does the same thing as the rookie. But like Jerome Ford, he can pass catch, he can run. So I think he's a contingency plan for those two. Plus, if Rashad White goes down, I can see Jerome Ford taking over Rashad White's role.
Brown, make sure you catch up with us. Hit the live button. Because we don't have any music playing anymore. Gonna get ready to shut this thing down.
Hop on out.
Dude, Jamie, you're the man. So what was that gummy? Does it say on it how many milligrams it was?
No, the dude I work with just handed it to me. So I was like, fuck
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so you're fucked. I like it.
I'm fucked.
I like it. I like it. All right.
So I get an A+. Brown, you get a D-. Kelly Jam, I'm gonna give you a A.
Hell yeah, dude. This was fun. This is a fun draft to watch. Dude, definitely a bunch of heavy hitters in this one. And yeah, we got another one tomorrow. I'm going to go post that link in the draft right now. And we may, like, if everyone's down, we may draft like 2 hours earlier. I mean, if we could fill like a 4 o'clock West Coast time, I mean, I want to just kind of keep inching it up because it seemed like it was kind of hard to fill that like 12 o'clock West Coast time, or, you know, just it was a little tougher. But yeah, would anybody be down to draft at like 4 o'clock West Coast time? That's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
And
for
then,
me. I work at that time, so
we're
I'll
still gonna
watch you
draft that.
guys.
We're still gonna draft at 9 o'clock, but we're trying to double dip it, yeah, and have it separate. So like people might want to double dip, and it'll be a little easier. And
Remember,
Callie Jam said the drinking grades are the best.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 420 drafts this year.
Yeah,
We're not going over. We're not going under. We're capping out at 420.
it's gonna be right at 420 for this one, and
Yeah.
with 420, there's gonna be a $13,000 first place winner. $13,000.
And when I win that, I will give you guys some money back. I'll buy each and every one of you.
What are you buying, Jamie? What are you buying? I'm ready to hear it.
A free entry.
Well, there we go.
So, out of all my teams, the other 11 guys in that draft with that team that I win, I will give you a free entry in the next year's best ball
There we
tournament.
go.
You heard it
There
here
we go.
first.
Hey, Crispy said, appreciate the donations, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking Crispy. All right. I think it's about that time. We're going to shut everything down here. What else do we got? Shut this down. We're going to shut down TikTok. And
Smoke it up, tickety tock.
yeah, and actually, we'll save one bowl for the real crew on the main YouTube channel. Let's go. Pack a
Hell
bowl
yeah,
here real
man.
quick for you.
I am fucking blissed out of my ass. I don't even know who I drafted on my team.
Tell
I
me
couldn't
about
even tell you
Travis
my-
Etienne and why, or Trevor. What is it, Trevor Etienne? Tell me why you drafted him late.
Okay, because think about it, dude. He's the third running back in an ambiguous backfield.
Mhm.
You have Jordan Brooks, and he's coming off of an injury. We think he's going to be the value, and that's what I'm putting my money on. And who's the number one right now? Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
Chuba Hubbard got beat out by Tajay Spears last year. and, like, how bad you have to be to get beat out by that Tajay Spears, who went to another team as a number 2 running back. So
Callie
I'm
James
banking
like
on the
crispy
third
ball,
guy.
man.
So Tajay Spears, Trevor Etienne, he has pass catching ability from college, and this is his second year in the NFL. I could see him coming out of nowhere and actually taking over that backfield because it's
Callie Jam said
Travis's
Rico,
brother.
but Rico's not there anymore.
Yeah, Travis's brother. Do you remember when Travis came into the league? We weren't high on him. We weren't all like, this guy's going to be fucking awesome. We're like, he's going to be average.
He was pretty hyped though, being a second round running back.
Yeah, like in a way, but it took a minute, and now he's 27.
Like if it was 2026, like the hype would have been through the roof.
But I think his brother, because do you remember the James Cook and Dalvin Cook?
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook, we thought at one time was the top 5 that
Yeah.
year. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
so the older brother is Travis.
Let's go,
right
Drew,
now.
keeping the party going. He knows how to keep.
Yes.
He knows how to keep the bud tender in after its closing time.
The 420 championship song.
No, he put in one specifically. He wanted Biggie Notorious Thugs.
Oh, I love that one.
That's classic.
I'm going to see Bone Thugs live with Wu-Tang Clan September
Nice.
9th in Cleveland. If any of you want to come down, I'll give you a place. You can sleep on my couch. But we need to go to that concert together. Buy your
Dude.
freaking tickets.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't none to. Hold on. Right. I don't want that remastered version. We just weren't listening to the explicit. Version. Where is it?
Notorious. So as you're doing that, I'm going to pull up this draft we just did.
Where the hell is it? Man, this is annoying. Why is it only giving me the Ready to Die remastered version? The fuck?
So I'm looking at all these teams overall in the first four or five rounds. I also like to do parodies, but I also make my own to where it's original.
Hell yeah. Oh, he said the remix to Regulator. Yeah, did you
dominate?
Yeah, send me your your email, Drew. Text it to me and I'll send it to you right after I get off. It's about to shut her down right now.
Drew, hit me up on Twitter also, man. Jamie Perogue. I'll send it to you on there too.
In the building.
Follow me, bro. I do some shit. Hell yeah.
All right. Getting out of here. Jamie, you the man. Thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, I like seeing this version of Jamie when we get going. People like the drunk Jamie grades for sure.
I'm more high than drunk.
Well, let's go. What a little combo.
So fuck yeah.
All right, guys. We're out. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna go start posting the links in the league chat right now. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.